So the third is, this is a great quote from Hugo, where this is his favorite slide of the family. And he's like, I love this slide and I hate this slide. Because it's really, one of those things that it's actually the biggest thing the family can do is Sam Altman, a Y Combinator, talks about fake work. Because, let's say you raise your round, you get some press, and suddenly you're asked to talk. And talking doesn't help your product. It's product and customers. That's the real work. Everything else is fake work. That said, these things are all important. A law firm, a bank, funding, office, first hire, first customer. These things are what I call necessary, not sufficient. And that goes to, what's the number one job of the CEO? Anyone? Not run out of money. That's your number one job. And this was my experience starting Kahuna, where Ted Wang at Fenwick and West, so when I was a VC, he represented a startup, and once again, he took me to the cleaners. I mean, at every point of the discussion around terms, he basically showed me what's up. And so when I started Kahuna, I said, Ted, you're way better at me than this. Will you be my lawyer? I said, sure. Bank, Rod Werner and I have been buddies for 12 years. He's now at City National Bank. 1-minute phone call where he said, yep, I'll set up an account and I'll be generous on, low fees because you're getting started. Initial funding, this is really rude, but I just got lucky where soft tech VC, Jeff Clavier, who I think is in Paris right now at Le Web, and Charles Hudson, who I went to Stanford with, we're at Softtech, and I was currently at Bain Capital, a venture capitalist. And I said, hey, Charles, I think I'm going to go and start this thing. He's like, all right, we're in. And it wasn't a lot of money, but it was that initial funding. To get free office space, took 2 beers. By the second beer, Dave Bergeron at T3 said, hey, crash at my place. First hire, credit to my co-founder of Kahuna, Jacob Taylor, who had built Sugar CRM before. And he's like, oh, I have a great guy we should hire. And first customer. This was Scott Cannon of Mailbox, which got bought by Dropbox. He's like, I'll give it a shot, and let's not mince words. He knew it was just kidding. It wasn't the best product in the world yet, but he saw potential. And that velocity of company creation is really helpful. I would argue the first customer and first hire, that's core work, and funding, core work. And the faster that can happen, the more rapidly companies get created. So one of the takeaways is how do we increase the velocity or at least support the velocity here? Because it helps.